Racism remains a significant
confronted by fellow
problem
players
in
on
British football.
Friday after a racially
Hurling racist
aggravated
abuse
public
at
order
a Leeds
offence.
United player.
Racism in football has been documented to be one of the most controversial things about the modern age game. Starting with the Sunday leagues all the way up to the Premier League, racism is always there. With today's multinational football players, racism will be something which every football player will have to consider whether they like it or not. On a wider scale of things, however, racism in football is not seriously being dealt with in other countries, which is unfair and unjust. It has been documented that other countries such as Spain, Italy, Ukraine and Poland are not making any progress in stamping out racism. One of the reasons why a documentary of this sort is being made is to find out why racism in football exists and what is being done to prevent it. Unfortunately, racism exists in football, such as the John Terry and Anton Ferdinand case, alongside the Luis Suarez and Patrice Evra case, because worldwide not enough is being done. Until the day racism is wiped off the face of this earth, there is always going to be racism in sport, whoever you are, wherever you are. If other countries made more of an effort to help stop the abuse and stop turning a blind eye to it, then it could be erased from the game forever. How long have you personally been involved with football?
I've personally been involved as referee for 10 years. At junior level and five-a-side and adult level.
Have you ever witnessed racism in a game you've refereed or managed?
Yeah, but not recently, when I was about 18, 19, but that was in the 80s, so it wasn't right, but
For the sake of the game, a lot is being done to wipe racism out of football. One of the main things that is being done is campaigns set up against it. One of these is Show Racism, the Red Card. This was established in January 1966. It uses the influence of big-name footballers and big-name football clubs such as Liverpool, Newcastle, Millwall, Aston Villa, Norwich City, Sunderland, Arsenal and many more big-name clubs. They use the influence of children's idols from their favourite clubs to discuss racism with them and make them aware about the issue. They hold events in schools around the country where they let the children ask questions about the topic to their footballing favourites, opening up their eyes to how serious the issue is. Although racism hasn't fully been kicked out of football at this moment, various organisations and people are still dedicating their time and effort trying to remove it from the modern game. Without the input of these institutions or people, racism would occur a lot more in football and individuals would not be as aware of it happening. This would mean people would accept it, therefore it wouldn't be kicked out as efficiently as it is being at this moment. Every football fan has a duty to do towards their sport in order for it to be dealt with. We can help as a community to kick racism out of football.